AITA for refusing to invite my sister to my wedding because of how she treated me during my engagement. I, 27, am currently planning my wedding, which is in a few months. My sister Turtif and I have had a rocky relationship for a while, but I still considered her important enough to be part of my big day. However, things changed drastically over the past year, when I got engaged. I was super excited and naturally shared the news with family first. My sister didn't react the way I expected. Instead of being happy for me, she seemed almost dismissive and changed the subject whenever I brought up the wedding. I tried to ignore it, thinking she might just be going through her own stuff. But then every time we'd get together with family, she'd make subtle digs about my wedding choices. She'd say things like, "Oh, you're doing a small wedding, that's different," or "I hope the food won't be too cheap." It felt like she was constantly judging everything I'd planned. I confronted her once, asking if she had an issue with the wedding, and she just laughed it off, saying I was being too sensitive. The tipping point came a month ago at a family gathering. She made a joke about how it's a miracle anyone would put up with me for life, right in front of my fiancé and his family. I was mortified. I pulled her aside and asked her to stop, but she got defensive, saying she was just joking and that I needed to relax. I've spent a lot of time thinking about it, and honestly, I don't want her negative energy on my wedding day. I want it to be a happy, drama-free day, so I decided not to invite her, and of course that caused a huge fallout with my family. My parents think I'm overreacting and that I'm tearing the family apart, but I feel like I need to prioritize my own peace and happiness. AITA for uninviting my sister from my wedding because of her constant negativity?